It's not assisted society.
It is not an assisted.
Tomorrow we can have it.
They say not, and one more thing, not the 2 seats are empty because election could not be held for ST and SC. And they have nominated one general merit, he belongs to general. That was also one of the issues yesterday, one matter. And it is not a assisted society. Or at some point of time, if they
Then we can have this with that matter we can have.
That posted on tomorrow, my lord, on
Tomorrow
my
it is.
request.
We'll have this
7th ke post.
2:30.
No, correct, but that I've kept it open, asking them to clarify. So what we'll do, we'll have it tomorrow.
And send my colleague.
So let him coordinate with that other
For
lawyer.
him also I will argue, my lord.
Huh?
For him also I will argue.
For another same nomination, but there is an entry border, I tried vacating application. That is also election is on 10. Where there is not, he said, he suppressed the fact that there is no assistance. In fact, there is assistance.
Tomorrow.
And colleagues.
Fresh matter, transfer petition.
Different matter.
Transfer petition, mala. Tumkur to Pavgada.
Put it. You just examine.
Oblige.
Adjournments.
Your Lordship, Lordship, I am circulating one memo. The matter is actually it's very urgent. Actually, the matter is regarding the maintenance of apartment. The association is.
Do you want it? When do you want it?
Give me specific date, Your Lordship.
Yes, put it. ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ? ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕೊಟ್ಟವಲ್ಲ. Siddharth.
My colleague is there.
Just
He
one
will.
minute, just one minute. One matter, apartment owners and cooperative society.
Oblige, my lord.
We fixed a date, isn't it?
That we fixed on, I think, 13th, my lord.
13th.
13th.
We fixed 2 matters on the same point.
Okay,
And
the
we'll have
matter.
this- No, we'll have this on the same day, along with the other 2 matters. We are going to decide what is the legal position regarding association, the Apartment Owners Act, as well as cooperative
Cooperative
societies
societies.
that are
Act.
registered. We'll have it on the same day, because we
Okay.
don't want to take conflicting views.
Okay, Your Lordship.
One matter, my lords, filed writ in the nature of review petition. case.
Grateful.
One matter, my lords, writ in the nature of review petition has been filed. Lords, and your lordships, my lords, were in the KLR roster, my lords. Order was passed. My lords, we were not parties, my lords, hence writ petition has been.
When do you want?
My lords, tomorrow or Monday, my lords.
Monday. Adjournments, list 1, page number 1, 1 to 8, page number 2, 9 to 19.
Number 12, my lord. When you taken up next week, any date next month.
You've informed the other side.
Intimate matters.
At request, release the matter on date.
18th.
Please, ma'am.
Page number 3, serial number 20 to 26. Page number 4, 27 to 31.
29.
There is a possibility of settlement, my lord. I have discussed with the counterpart also. One round of settlement is over, about 10 days, my lord.
Please, I am for the petition, my lord. No objection on that.
We have a
Discussion.
Release the matter on 10 days admin date.
19.
Date may be fixed, please.
19.
19th.
Yes,
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Page number 5, 32 to 37.
Number 35, my lord. Can you have it on next week, my lord? The election matter, my lord.
You inform the other side.
Please, my lord.
But request. Release the matter next week.
Page number 6, 38 to 42. Page number 7, 43 to 46.
43, can you next week? Petitioner, other side informant, admin informant, 1 week time.
Release the matter next week.
Page number 8, 47 to 50. Page number.
For 2 weeks time, my lord.
Yes, you have informed the other side.
Please.
List the
47.
matter after 2 weeks.
49 also, my lord, next week, my lord. I want to get the latest information regarding.
List next week, 49.
Page number 9, 51 to 54.
52, my lords.
I have informed the other side, my lords. Press a week time, my lords.
This the
Interim
matter.
order may be extended, my lords.
Next week, interim order, we are going
No,
to-
it-
My lords, there is a similar another connected matter, my
I
lord.
requested
Just-
date, my lord. This is voting right, date may be given.
Date. code.
14th.
Connected matter is there, my lords. Similar matter, 6243 of 24. Please to connect that matter. my lords.
List WP number
6243 of 24, my lords.
6243 of 24,
14-3.
along with this matter.
Much obliged.
What the date given matter, ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
My lords, fresh matter, my lords.
Put it, put it.
ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ member. List 1, fresh matter serial number 1.
My lords, the petitioner's deceased husband had availed.
What is the legal position? We had adjourned it only on that point, isn't
Yes,
it?
my lord.
Ah,
Section 50 of Civil Procedure Code, my lord.
Put it. Yes, read,
Section 50, subclause 2, my lords.
yes.
Where the decree is executed against such legal
You read
representative.
from one.
Yes, my lord. Where a judgment debtor dies before the decree has been fully satisfied, the holder of the decree may apply to the court which passed it to execute the same against the legal representative of the deceased. Subclause 2, my lords. Where the decree is executed against such legal representative, he shall be liable only to the extent of the property of the deceased, my lord, which has come to his hand and not has been duly disposed of. And for the purpose of asserting such liability, the court executing the decree may, of its own motion or on the application of the decree holder, compel such legal representative to produce such accounts as it thinks fit.
Now here what has happened?
My lords, here they have attached the salary of the petitioner,
Now, what is the relationship?
husband and wife, my lords.
Correct. Now husband was working where?
Husband was working in the same organization, my lord.
That is in the,
Seen school, my lords. He was working as a lecturer in the school.
in the school.
Yes, my lord.
So the benefits would have come, isn't it?
No, my lords, benefits.
Husband would have got some benefit on his death.
Yes, my lords.
So what is
The
that?
benefits may be attached, my lords, but here the respondents have attached the salary of the petitioner.
Hey, you given affidavit. How much is the retirement benefit? We'll attach it.
I'm producing a judgment of the High Court of Kerala, my lords, where in similar circumstances.
Correct. What I'm saying, now if the husband has got some benefits which has flowed to the wife, you give the details, we'll attach it. That's all.
My lords, only she has received is on compassionate ground, the job she has received, my lords.
Now, what, it's aided school or what it is?
My lords.
Is it a aided school or what?
My lords, it's government school, government higher primary school, my lord.
Correct. So there would be pension or what say gratuity, etc. of the husband that has come to the wife.
Yes,
That amount is still open because that is the estate of the deceased.
yes, my lord.
So from that you have to pay. Instead of that, they are attaching a salary.
Yes, my lord.
You give the details of how much husband has got benefits from the employer after his death. There ends the matter.
But they have attached the salary, my lords. That's my grievance.
Correct. But your grievance can't be looked into hyper-technical fashion. You show how much the husband has left behind as his
The
estate.
husband has nothing left behind, my lord.
No, from the employer you find out. It's a government employer. It's not a private employer.
Yes, ma'am.
You get the details, you place it on record. If it has come, then you can't escape.
My lords, however, the salary attachment is not legal, my lords. It may be stayed, my lords.
Now you tell how much is there, how much you will give. Accordingly, we will dispose it. I am not going to grant interim order only on this one.
My lords, the judgment which I have produced,
Paragraph.
paragraph number 9, my lords, 9 and 10. Similar circumstances, my lord. May I read the facts of this case, my lords?
No, that is not, that legal position is not anyhow, read para 9.
Therefore, looking at the principles of law provided under sections 50 and 52 of CPC, it is clear that legal representative is liable only to the extent of the property secured by him from the estate of the deceased. In my considered opinion, the estate of the deceased can only be the properties acquired by the deceased person during his lifetime or thereafter, as per any legal constituted documents, merely because the petitioner has secured compassionate appointment that can never be treated as an estate of the deceased. The question with respect to the estate of the deceased was considered by the single judge of this court in Omana PK and others versus Francis Edwin and others. In the context of an award passed by a motor accidents claims tribunal, and held that the liability of the legal representative is confined to the estate of the deceased, which thus means the property belonging to the deceased person. In a motor accident claims award, there can be certain amounts which are awarded to the estate of the deceased, which can be attached. The other amounts provided to the claimant legal representatives cannot be attached. Since the same is provided to the estate of the deceased, true, a compassionate appointment is secured consequent to the death of the debtor. However, it can be found that compassionate appointment is not one secured by the deceased debtor during his lifetime, in order to appropriation the same of the estate of the deceased. Next.
Now I'll do one thing.
Para 10, my lords. Please.
No, I've seen that. I will give you relief.
Yes, my lord.
Subject to you filing an affidavit,
Yes,
what
ma'am.
is the benefit that has come
Please, my
to
lords.
you from your husband's estate
Yes, my lord.
upon attaining superannuation?
Yes, my lord. Please.
You place it on record that you must make it available for proceedings. Then
Yes, my
we'll
lord.
stay the attachment and permit them to proceed against.
Yes, my lord. Please.
So when do you want?
Next week, any date may be fixed, my lord.
The counsel for the petitioner to file an affidavit listing out the benefits received from the employer consequent to the death of the petitioner's husband. The affidavit also to state what is the other assets and estate of the deceased. Full stop. List the matter on
14th or 15th.
14. Meanwhile, how much is there, you find out in installments, you pay and leave it. We will stay you find out from your thing. You can't escape from the liability.
Yes, my lord.
So you find out.
Until then, annexure B may be stayed, my lord.
That we'll see. You file an affidavit.
Please, my lords, it may be stayed, my lords. Only she is
I'll
getting.
file affidavit. Only on filing of affidavit, I'll pass it.
Please, because my lords,
Public money, council, it's public money. It's not private money.
my lords, in that judgment itself, my lords, para number 10.
I'm aware of that, but this is discretionary relief. If you are going to say you can't attach the salary of the wife,
My lords,
husband's estate, you must place it
I
before.
will place it, my lords, until then, please, my lords.
No, no, let us see.
Until then, please, my lords.
No, no. Yes.
Serial number 2, Shailesh S.
The judgments are also very much.
Petition.
Petitioner is a bank, my lord. They put up a property for sale. And in that sale, the sale took place and the auction purchaser has paid the entire amount. Only one thing which has happened is, according to the recovery officer, this money had to be paid within 45 days. That is the interpretation which we have to see whether the date of auction is excluded while calculating the period of limitation of 45 days. If your lordship sees, please see annexure A, page 18, my lord.
Yes.
The first sum of rupees 1 lakh was paid on the same day before the auction, 15% is also paid on 15 lakhs 12,500. The balance of money was paid on 11/12/2023. Now, what the recovery officer says at next page is that the period for payment is 46 days, not 45 days.
The first day will have to be excluded.
Precisely, my lord. What he has done is he included that. Therefore, it has now become 46 days. It has to be included. And there is no objection from the borrowers or anybody.
Under the General Clauses Act, normally the first day is excluded.
Exactly, my lord. Your lordship is right. That day has to be excluded. If the auction is conducted today, today is excluded and 45 days is added. If that is so, I am paying within the time.
You take out notice.
Emergent notice may be ordered.
Now, recovery officer is government employee.
Yes,
How? But why he should be so technical?
No,
Finally, you're recovering, isn't it? You're recovering money.
obliged.
So I'm saying they should not be very technical because people who come forward to buy only are less. Now again, if they have to start big exercise. AG accepts notice for respondent,
1 to 3, my lord.
1 to 3.
4 to 6
notice
notice.
to 4
to
to 6. Petitioner is at liberty to take out notice to 4 to 6 by way of hand summons as well.
Please.
Relist the matter. 8 good.
19th.
19.
Please.
Serial number
You
3.
give one authority, get one authority on that and that provision of the general clauses.
Please, madam. I will.
Serial number 3. Therefore, custody.
We start voting, right? Voting. The election is on 10th, my lord.
What are the documents evidencing have you produced?
My lord, no, my lord, I have the document, my lord, file it along with the
That for material.
material list, my lord.
Okay, then meeting? You have
Me-
attended.
Meeting, my lord, so far as meeting, my lord, I've taken contention of COVID and virtual meeting.
But you have given sufficient, you have utilized the services.
Yes, my lord, I have the document.
Counsel for the petitioners filed a memo
I'll file it along with memo.
and produces the extract of the has produced a material to indicate utilization of services. Same order. But what is this distinction you were trying to make yesterday regarding utilization and payment?
Utilization and payment, my lord, actually, this is
Goes
also.
directly to their
This
account.
is also along with this, my lord, I have to go produce a payment list because this is the document issued by the secretary. Whereas the payment list, my lord, it is the amount transferred from the society to the account of the milk suppliers. That
it
is
will
a
come.
authenticated document, my lord. That is reliable. Because it is a transaction made by the society through electronic media to the directly to the accounts of the milk suppliers.
That cannot be tampered, my lord. Something which is come out through with along with the other person saying that he has vended so and so day milk. So that cannot be tampered. But where the list is prepared by the CEO, that cannot be, that can be something he raise, he can add, he can remove, that he can be do.
But we'll, next time we'll ask the
Excellent.
society to file an affidavit of the person who has given the same order. Relist the matter on
13th, my lord.
13.
Seal number 23 also pertain to the same society, my lord.
AG accepts notice for respondent 1, 2.
1, 3, 5, my lord.
1, 3 and 5.
5. 2 for Kiran Kumar, 4 is society.
For 2. Emergent notice to the fourth respondent.
Hand
Petitioner is permitted to take out notice by way of hand summons. No, but wherever a council has already appeared for a society, we can maintain a list and say in addition to emergent notice, you serve on that. Wherever he has already appeared.
Also.
In some of the matters, societies come.
If
to
society
2-3
appeared in the.
litigations, they'll be there. So wherever he's already appeared, we can make a separate list and keep.
Population.
Cell number 23 also pertain to the same society.
23.
Yeah, how many
Layout,
members are there?
uh,
Same
the
society.
Same society, my lord. Thirty-six members.
Petitioner submits that office objection will be complied with forthwith.
Please, my lord.
That you do it here.
I will do it, my lord. I have to sign and.
Yes.
And the office objection two may kindly be overruled, my lord. It is
There's
stated
only
that.
one.
Main prayer and interim prayer are one and the same, hence the petition is not maintainable. That is the officer.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದಿರೋದು. ನೀವು ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. The AG accepts notice respondent.
Same.
135.
1-3.
Emergent notice to 4, same order, same order.
Please, my lord.
Four, Sandesh TV.
For the petitioner, my lord. And 12th is the election, man.
On 12th.
12th is the election, my lord. I have produced the document of the minimum transaction next date appear.
How many members?
50 members is there.
60, how many? 50.
50 mil.
Which is the milk co-op.
Milk cooperative group.
So you produce whatever document you have in support of the utilization of services.
Please, my lord.
We'll have it on Monday. It's on
Monday.
12th, isn't it? On Tuesday. We'll have it on Monday or tomorrow. You file whatever documents you have from these persons indicating that you have utilized their services.
Monday, I will
Monday.
produce my.
You can also produce passbook for having money having been remitted into your accounts.
Please, my lord.
Huh?
I will produce.
AGA accepts notice for the 1, 3, 4, 1, 3 and 4. Kiran Kumar for 2. Emergent notice 5 and 6. Petitioners permitted to take out notice by way of hand summons. This is the matter in the same stage on Monday.
Five.
And I'm appearing for the petitioner,
Yes.
but this matter is arising out of Societies Registration Act. If the lordships permit me, I'll argue the matter because the classification, my lord, maybe, my lord, the general miscellaneous, my lord, I'm prepared to argue, but the matter is arising out of Societies Registration Act. It has comes under general miscellaneous.
Let it go, let it go. The office to relook into the classification and post the matter before the roster bench forthwith.
Great.
6, Chandrasekhar K.
Petitioner, please.
Yes.
Respondent. So in this case, the respondent had withdrawn the case before the family court, producing the case status. Only withdrawn the case.
Counsel for the petitioner, for the counsel for the respondent has produced the case status and submits that MC 7
26-2, my lord.
MC number 729 of 2020.
that is filed for restitution, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It was filed for restitution.
Section 9, it was filed. Now I have withdrawn.
MC 7 7/2/23.
729.
20 please, 2020.
7/29 of 2020 filed by the respondent husband seeking restitution of
Respondent
conjugal
husband
right
had filed it.
has been disposed
Yes,
of,
ma'am. It has been withdrawn and we had dismissed as withdrawn.
has been dismissed as withdrawn. The copy evidencing disposal being the extract from the website is produced. In light of the same, relief sought for does not survive for consideration and petition is dismissed as having become infructuous.
My lord, one submission, please, my lord. Since 3 years, my lord, he made this petition to appear before this honorable court and she has spent a huge amount towards litigation expenditures. There be some cost on the respondent, my lord.
My lordship, in spite of best efforts, my lordship, she
Adopted
did not
this
come forward to
notated.
leave along with
What's
it.
next? No,
Please.
please settle. Once it's settled, settle. Yes, next.
7. Serial number 7.
My lord, I appear for the respondent in serial number 7.
Yes.
The arguing counsel ready for arguments and the matter may be passed over to 2:30.
2:30, I'm not sure if it will reach today. I'll pass over, you come in the pre-lunch session itself. Let us.
My lord, in any other date, my lord. Otherwise, little bit inconvenient, my lord.
CP, what great arguments, what will you argue?
Transfer petition filed by the wife.
So
Before
what
this
is the
honorable court.
opposition now? You appear for the
I appear for the petitioner in this case, my lord.
counsel, what objection you have?
My lord, the instruction was to seek passover saying he's ready for the argument. He'll address the arguments, my lord. The matter may be passed over.
Today, unless you come in the pre-lunch session, post-lunch is not possible. I'll have some other day.
Any date convenient to the court.
Relist the matter in the same stage on next week date. 14th.
Date for my lord.
14th. Yes.
15, 15, my lord.
15th.
Please.
8.
For the petition in this case, my lords.
I appear for respondent, my lord.
There are two proceedings, my lords. One OS number 251/2020 filed by the husband against the wife for damages, my lords, at Piriyapatna Court, my lords. And another, my lords, MC number 3/2020 filed by the husband at Piriyapatna.
251 is filed
by the husband, my lords, against the wife, my lord, at Principal Civil Judge and JMFC Piriyapatna. And another MC number 3/2020 before the Senior Civil Judge and JMFC Piriyapatna. Whereas, my lords, I have filed a petition under Domestic Violence Act in Criminal Miscellaneous number 52/2020 before the First Additional Civil Judge and JMFC Udupi, my lords. The wife, my lord, has sought for transfer of those two proceedings to the court at Udupi, where, my lord, she is prosecuting her claim under Domestic Violence Act number 1. Number 2, my lord, the distance between the Udupi court and Piriyapatna, my lords, more than 250 kilometers. 2 buses, my lords, I have to catch. Whole night I have to travel. And number 3, my lords, I have a daughter, my lords, who is going to PUC, my lords, day-to-day care, my lord, required to be taken.
Yes.
My lord, I have filed objections, my lord, opposing the transfer, my lord, because the respondent, my lord, wife of the petitioner, my lord, she is in the habit of filing criminal cases, false criminal cases against the respondent. Lord, your lordship may kindly see my objection statement, my lord.
Can we take note of that? Here we are only on the question of transfer of two proceedings, 251 OS.
Yes.
And MC 3 of 2020. Only on that you make submission.
Yes,
now,
my lord.
Admittedly, she is residing at Udupi. That there is no dispute.
Yes, that is true.
Now they are saying that she has to travel 250 kilometers. So transfer it to Udupi. Regarding that, what objection you have?
My lord, my objection is he has to attend, if it is transferred, my lord, he has to attend 3 cases, my lord, at Udupi.
The same date can be, my lord.
Please, one nimisha, let me
Those
state my.
are the risks of a relationship turned sour.
My lord, he has filed 4 false criminal cases against the respondent. If, my lord, it is transferred and he has to attend the court at Udupi, my lord, again, criminal cases will be filed and her father is Panchayat president.
We cannot avoid this, madam. We cannot avoid. If relationship of marriage gets sour, all these are the inherent hazards of it. What to do? This is how, in every, it's not in our case, every case, the husband complains that wife is filing and harassing. How you can avoid this? We can't do anything.
But, my lord, here it is prima facie case, my lord. She filed a missing complaint, my lord, on 15/6/2020.
Now that I cannot take note of. On the substantive opposing transfer, any other ground you have, you make out. I cannot enter into it whether it's.
Only apprehension is, my lord, false criminal cases will be filed against the respondent, my lord. And a time may be fixed, my lord, for disposal of all the cases. And, my lord, she should not file any false criminal cases against the respondent. It is his apprehension. Your lordship kindly see 4 cases already filed, my lord, against one Sahana Arya, who is his cousin, and one Dharani, who is a dentist, my lord. Annexure B, my lord, I have produced along with my objection statement. One Dharani AA, she is a dentist practicing in Virajpete. And, my lord, the false complaint is filed against her that he has illicit relation with the Dharani. The police investigated and my lord given an endorsement stating that, my lord, a false case is filed by this petitioner wife. Therefore, Dharani is at liberty to file any case for claiming damages against her. Annexure B, my lord.
Anyhow, I can only advise him to advise his client.
Yes, my lord.
That's all we can say.
Against the B report, my lord, I have filed a protest
that-
application.
That's okay.
Yes.
I can only ask.
Yes.
He will advise that's all. I leave it at that. Beyond that, I can't pass it.
Please, please.
There are 2 CPs, isn't it?
2 CPs, my lords. My lord, first CP number 314, my lord, arising out of OS number 251 of 2020.
What is the stage of OS?
My lord, notice is served, my lords, by paper publication. And stage is for plaintiff's evidence, my lords.
We'll take it one by one.
Please, 314, my lords.
CP 314 of 2022 has been filed by the wife seeking for withdrawal of the proceedings in OS 251 of 2020 pending on the file of the learned principal civil judge and JMFC before the principal civil judge and JMFC Piriyapatna, Mysore, and a sought for transfer of such proceedings to the court of the additional civil judge and JMFC Udupi as proceedings in miscellaneous case 52 of 2020 instituted under the DB Act, full act namely, is pending adjudication. Case of the petitioner is that the respondent husband has instituted OS 251 of 20 seeking for
Damages.
Page number 70, my lords, relief of the plaintiff, my lords.
seeking for damages to be payable by the petitioner of rupees 4,50,000, which proceeding is pending before the court at Piriyapatna. Next. Not in dispute that the petitioner is a resident of Udupi, and if she were to attend proceedings in OS 251 of 2020 before the court at Piriyapatna, she is required to travel about 250 kilometers, which it is stated seriously inconveniences the petitioner. She's working.
No, she is not working. Her daughter, my lord, is studying in PUC, my lords. Day-to-day care is required to be taken.
She has no independent source of.
No, she has no independent source. Therefore, my lord, DB Act, my lord, she has sought for maintenance.
Submitted that the petitioner has no independent source of income and that she has a daughter studying PUC and leaving her alone when traveling to attend proceedings further inconveniences her. The law laid down in the case of MV Rekha reads as follows. In light of the admitted position relating to distance of travel and also that petitioner would find it difficult to leave her daughter alone who is pursuing her pre-university studies. And noticing the law laid down in MV Rekha's case, which requires convenience of the wife to be given precedence. Case is made out and accordingly petition is allowed. Proceedings in OS 251 of 2020 are directed to be withdrawn from the court of the civil judge and JMFC Piriyapatna and withdrawn to the jurisdictional court at Udupi.
Please.
My lord, one submission. My lord, my contentions may be recorded, my lord.
Learned counsel for the respondent husband submits that it is the apprehension of the respondent husband that if the proceedings are transferred to the court at Udupi, there is a likelihood that criminal cases may be filed against the respondent.
Already the criminal cases are pending. She filed many cases.
Apart from various other proceedings instituted by the petitioner herein before the court at Udupi.
He has appeared in the domestic violence case and filed objections also, my lord.
But
Annexure
the
C.
police, she lodged many criminal cases before the police at Udupi.
It is further submitted that once the respondent is required to travel to attend proceedings at Udupi, that would further expose the respondent for fresh proceedings that may be instituted by the petitioner on similar grounds only to harass the respondent. Mail in sentence. Counsel for the petitioner submits that the respondent has already appeared in some of the proceedings pending before the court at Udupi. Next. Insofar as the apprehension of the respondent is concerned, needless to state that the counsel for the petitioner is to advise the petitioner appropriate.
Please, please.
Next, the apprehensions of the respondent husband cannot have the effect of overriding the inconvenience made out by the petitioner. Accordingly, petition requires to be allowed.
And a time limit may be fixed, my lord, for disposal. Because again, he has to travel from Piriyapatna to Udupi to attend all the cases.
Made clear that the court to which proceedings are transferred is not to insist on personal presence of the respondent except when required.
Please.
Now, what is this other matter?
The other matter, my lords, MC number 3/2020 filed by the husband, my lords, under
3
divorce, my lords.
MC
3/2020 filed by the husband, my lords, before the learned senior civil judge and JMFC Piriyapatna.
Seeking dissolution.
Dissolution of marriage, my lords. That is sought to be transferred to the family court, my lords, Udupi. Annexure D is the petition, my lords, page number 63.
The petitioner has sought for, petitioner wife has sought for withdrawal of the proceedings in MC3 of 2020, pending on the file of the Senior Civil Judge and JMFC Piriyapatna, Mysore, and sought for transfer of the same to the court of the family court at Udupi. The admitted facts are the petitioner is a resident at Udupi, and if she were to travel to attend proceedings at Piriyapatna, Mysore, it is submitted that there would be inconvenience in light of the distance of about 250 kilometers. More so, taking note that the petitioner has a girl child pursuing pre-university education at Udupi. He submitted that in CP 314 of 2022, orders on which have been passed on this day, court has transferred proceedings in OS 251 of 2020.
Please. 52, my lords.
251.
251, please.
Before the court at to the court at Udupi, and similar orders may be passed in this matter also. Next. Fact of petitioner residing at Udupi, and that a daughter is pursuing studies in pre-university college at Udupi are not controverted. This court in the case of Rekha's case has observed as follows. Next. Though counsel for the respondent has reiterated the same submission as made while opposing transfer petition in CP 314 of 2022 regarding filing of regarding apprehension of petitioner filing false criminal cases apart from those already instituted. However, such apprehension cannot have the effect of overriding the inconvenience made out by the petitioner. Taking note that CP 314 of 2022 has been allowed, and the proceedings in OS 251 of 2020 have been transferred to the court at Udupi. Case is made out for transferring proceedings in the present matter also. Needless to state, the court to which proceedings have been transferred is not to insist on personal presence of the respondent on all dates of hearing except as may be required. Accordingly, the petition is allowed. Proceedings in MC3 of 2020 are withdrawn from the court of the Senior Civil Judge and JMFC Piriyapatna, Mysore, and transferred to the family court at Udupi. Accordingly, petition is disposed of.
Please.
So sorry, Lord, in the previous matter, the matter could be, my learned friend is also here. This matter could be referred, my Lord, subject to Lordship's consent to the Lok Adalat. Literally, I have tried counsel, the client is also here, my Lord. I have counseled him to re-examine.
Mediation.
Once it was referred, but I could not attend. I could not forcibly ask him to.
Let us see.
The Lok Adalat, Lord, is slated.
No, both are Bangalore, is it?
No, I am from Ballari.
Ballari.
The child is with me. My difficulty, my Lord, is that other cases are also
You are
transferred to
residing?
Davangere. I am in Davangere.
Davangere. So mediation where?
Ille ಮಾಡ್ಸಿದ್ last time mediation was in Bangalore.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ.
Let us see.
ಲೋಕ ಅದಾಲತ್ ನಲ್ಲೇ ಹಾಕ್ಸಿ.
ಲೋಕ ಅದಾಲತ್ ಬೇಡ. Will yes, Ajay, let you do some mediation work and you come out with a positive result. Skills must be employed in these matters also. Yes. The
Very capable,
huh?
extremely capable.
He was just making fun of me there. Saying that.
ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಲಾಯರ್ಗಳ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು
No, what I'm saying that we need to not only stick to those who are in the panel. Whoever lawyers are there, let them also get an experience and use whatever techniques.
more inventive, not
No, finally, there must be a solution to the
Yes.
problems. At the request of both sides, matters referred for mediation. Sri Ajay Nandalike is appointed as a mediator to take steps for mediation leading to an amicable settlement. Parties to appear before the mediator. That venue you can see somewhere here.
Yes.
The association.
We will coordinate,
Yes.
we'll fix a date.
Parties to appear before the mediator on
any date, lordships, convenient, subject to matter.
No, I'll fix it with them.
With,
I'll take the numbers right now.
parties to appear before the mediator on a mutually convenient date. List after 2 weeks.
Great.
Serial number 9, Rangarama V, Leon R.
And for respondent, madam.
What has happened?
Parties have settled the matter between and before the family court, madam. I have to submit the reports, mediation reports.
Mediation is going on.
No, madam, it was settled before the family court.
Settled.
Yes, I have to produce the this mediation reports, madam.
No,
Right.
correct. No, the case state is bರುತ್ತೆ.
Check ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
First, ಮಾಡಿ counsel for the respondent husband admits that proceedings in MC 33 of 22. Isn't it?
Yes.
Has been settled.
Yes.
In light of the memo filed, the relief sought for has been rendered infructuous. Accordingly, petition is disposed of as having become infructuous. The case status on printout.
10, serial number 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm? No representation when the matter is called out. The first day stay. First day till the next day. Case state is also checked. Please, pass over. No representation when the matter is called out, matter is passed over.
Eleven.
Petition.
December.
Yes.
Husband, respondent filed a divorce petition against a petitioner at Chicknaiknal. The petitioner is filed MC CMIS under section 125 of CRPC before the tiptoe.
Before the
Tiptoe.
CMIS?
CMIS number, CMIS filed by the, filed under section 125 of CRPC before.
550. 550.
550.
Seeking for maintenance.
Maintenance.
That is pending before?
Before the tiptoe, before the.
Court at tiptoe.
Court at tiptoe. I filed petition in the 2015, my lord.
Husband has filed?
Filed MC number
44 of 20 at Chickanaiknal.
Chickanaiknal.
What is the distance?
25 kilometers.
ಹಾ
25 kilometers.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ 25 ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಕೇಳಿದೆ. The present petition has been filed by the wife seeking transfer of proceedings in MC 44 of 22 pending on the file of the senior civil judge and JMFC at Chiknaikpalli to the court of the senior civil judge at Tiptur. The respondent, though served, has not put in appearance. It is noticed that the travel from Tiptur to the court at Chiknaikpalli admittedly involves a distance of 25 kilometers. Full stop. No doubt that the convenience of the wife ought to be given precedence. However, it must be noticed that every inconvenience cannot lead to transfer as sought for. Travel of a distance of 25 kilometers cannot be termed to be an inconvenience justifying transfer of proceedings without making out any other extraordinary circumstance. Insofar as the time costs involved in traveling, it's always open for the petitioner to call upon the respondent husband in the main matter to bear such costs. If such request is made, the court conducting proceedings in MC 44 of 22 is to consider the same in an appropriate manner. Accordingly, petition is dismissed subject to the observation made.
Well, urgent 13, seal number 13.
When somebody is moved at 10:30, somebody is moved at 10:30.
Adjournment.
Huh?
12, I'm the respondent files the objection statement.
Correct. Somebody is moved at 10:30.
They moved it.
Huh?
It is adjournment.
They moved it
Because
at
they
10:30.
have not informed me.
I normally insist
Yeah.
that they have to inform the other side. I don't know why they have not.
18th.
18, please.
13.
Time for the petitioner.
I appear for the respondent.
Lawyers, I make a request. At 10:30, when you say you inform the other side, you must inform the other side. Now he went running out because he has some other work. When you seek, must you not have courtesy of informing the other side? Why the other person must come and wait? Isn't it? Yes.
13.
Second, I appear for the respondent.
Time for the petitioner.
Last time, ತಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಾವು ಹೋಗಿ ಕರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ವಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
Sir, ನೀವು
ಕರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
Sir, they making the wrong submission.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವರು ಕರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು, ಏನು 15 ನಿಮಿಷ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಅದು ಸಬ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಅದು ಸಬ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ನಾ ಹೇಳೋದು.
ಅಲ್ಲ.
He has used derogatory words, ಗಲಾಟೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಇಬ್ರದ್ದು ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ತಾವು ಈಗ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದಿ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ತಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ತಂದು. ನಾಟ್ ವಾಲಂಟರಿಲಿ ಗಾನ್ ದೇರ್.
No, correct, but see, they're staying apart.
Yeah,
for
I
a
see.
long time.
Yes.
So when they come to face after a long time.
Yes.
Maybe after 1 year, 2 years.
So 2.5 years, 2.5 years.
So it is natural
Yes.
that all the 2.5 years frustration
Yes.
will be in that for 10-15 minutes, everything would have come out.
Yes.
But really, if there's a possibility, you can still consider.
ಸರ್ ನಾನು
ಇವತ್ತು
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತಯಾರಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್.
We can ask them to come here both.
ಏನಾಗಿದೆ
Let us see.
ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ.
ನಾನು ಅವತ್ತು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Fortunately, I was in my native place in Kerur. He came to 9:45 a.m. to Kerur. I also reached the same time. He called me. Sir, whether your girl is ready, I am about to board to Bangalore. 9:45 a.m. He was to leave at 10 o'clock. How it is possible, sir? After 2.5 years, she has do not have any trust on him.
No, so what we'll do?
ಅದೇ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು 2-3 hours ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರ ತಂದೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳೋ ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ he has used vulgar words. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಬಾರ್ದಂತಿದ್ದೆ. ಈಗ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಹುಡುಗಿ ಜೊತೆ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, 1 hour ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸರಿ, ಇನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆಡ್ ಮೈ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ನಾನು ಯಾವ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಸಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ ಲೆಟ್ ದ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅವರು ಜಾಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಆಲ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಅವ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಎವಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಮೀಡಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀಡಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಏನಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಟೀ ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟೀ ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಫಾದರ್.
Correct. I'm saying this is a case that can be settled.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇದೀವಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಟ್ರೈಲ್ಗಳು ಮೀಡಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಮೀಡಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ 1 and 2 ಅವಕಾಶ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಭಾಳ ಇದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
You keep the parties
present.
Keep the party present. When will you bring?
April 1st week ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಲಿಡೇಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ.
Both parties to be present before this court on
ಎನಿ ಡೇ, ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಡೇ,
ನಿಮ್ ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಡೇಟ್.
Could be next.
April 3rd ಆಗ್ಬೋದು.
3rd of April.
3rd of April, much.
Let us see.
Yes.
According to me, this is possible. Let us.
14. Raja L.
The suit has become infructuous. The trial court.
Just one. Mediator. Yes.
In the instant case, the suit has become infructuous, my lord. The trial court has already passed an order on the decree in this case.
In MC 56.
Please.
Counsel to the respondent. Please find a memo and submits. MC 56 of 2023 has been disposed of on its merits.
Yes, my lord.
In light of the same, the petition relief sought for does not survive for consideration and is dismissed as having become infructuous.
15.
Please, madam.
Mamata KR. Narayan Swami C.
Applying for the petitioner, your lordship, file a petition for transferring from Bangarpeti to the Bangalore, your lordship. There are 2 more cases in the Bangalore where the petitioner respondent is appearing before the Honorable Court, your lordship. In criminal miscellaneous number 392 of 22, pending before the
Now,
principal.
what is the stage of the proceeding?
Cross of PW1, your lordship. It's very difficult for the petitioner to travel from here to Bangarpete, your lordship. She is having 6-year-old child, your lordship. And the father of the petitioner is a bypass. He has underwent a bypass surgery. Nobody can accompany her to the Bangarpete. He is leading the luxurious life in Bangarpete, your lordship, making the miserable life of the petitioner. We have filed, and prior to the filing of
The distance?
it is 80 to 90 kilometers, your lordship.
Let us see. No representation on behalf of the respondent when the matter is called out. It's made clear if the respondent remains absent on the next date, court would proceed to pass orders in the absence of the respondent. List the matter on short date.
Until then, the stay may be extended, your lordship.
14. Interim order earlier granted is extended till the next date.
Much obliged, your lordship.
Serial number 16.
Waiting for the respondent, my lord. Kindly refer to mediation, my lord.
Yesterday only mediation failed in the family court in Sagar.
Sagaral ಆಗಿತ್ತಂತೆ.
My learned friend wants to have an attempt here. I have no objections. It may be had next week sometime.
Next week, ಬೇಡ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. After 17th, any date may be given, ma'am.
And counsel for the respondent submits that, where is this? Where are the parties?
Sagara.
Both are in Bangalore. He is the native is Sagara, so he has filed it
So
there.
we will refer to the Bangalore mediation
Please,
center.
please, Milo, please.
The counsel for the respondent submits the matter may be referred to mediation. matters referred to Bangalore Mediation Center for exploring possibility of settlement. Both parties to present themselves before the Bangalore Mediation Center
18 will have.
on 18th.
Highly obliged.
Please, oblige.
The interim order. Interim order will stay up for
The model earlier granted is extended till the next.
Highly obliged.
Oblige.
17. Serial number 17, Nagappa KN.
The respondent, please. This petition has filed this petition to transfer this from Bangalore to family court at Davangere, please. Ma'am.
Do you have any objections?
Have she's working in Bangalore itself. It is a letter of appointment.
Bangalore.
Yes, ma'am.
Could it?
Recently, she has been in the month of September.
Counsel for the respondent has filed a memo enclosing copy of the letter of appointment of the petitioner. It is submitted that the petitioner is employed at Bangalore. And accordingly, the present petition.
And nothing has been awarded in the petition also regarding the job and also the income
Does
regarding.
not survive
Suppressment.
for accordingly the petition ought to be rejected on the sole ground of suppression of material facts as the letter of appointment is issued prior to the filing of the petition. You file a memo for the say of the petitioner. No representation on behalf of the petitioner when the matter is called out. It's made clear that if no stand is taken regarding the document filed along with memo, court would be constrained to pass appropriate orders. This is the matter on
14.
14.
Acha.
18. Serial number 18.
What's kind of for the petition in this case?
Yes.
Petitioner Malada, it's a class 1 member of the society. Certain misappropriation was taken in the society Malada. Prior to it Malada, in 2017, he has approached this honorable court. The order was produced at annexure E Malada, page number 28. 29 Malada, liberty was given to approach the registrar for addressing the grievance.
By raising dispute.
Please, no, Malada, I have given the representation to the registrar. Wide annexure F, Malad. To respondents 1 to 3, Malad.
No, now they have initiated proceedings against you.
No, Malad, not me, Malad.
Lord, he has
Some
got a
other
writ
members
of-
have misappropriated the certain funds, Malad. There is audit report also I have produced at page.
No surcharge proceedings are initiated.
Surcharge proceedings initiated, thereafter this, the same was withdrawn.
Withdrawn.
Please.
Where is that?
No, Malad, they have refused to give me the order sheet. I have placed the page number 15 and I have produced the copy of the surcharge proceedings filed under section 69. Malad. Adral hakidini avaru ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. Page 15 Malad, the petition filed before the Assistant Registrar of Cooperative Societies for Recovery.
No, this has been,
Compliance report, my lord, this is.
Allah, that is the petition, sir. Adibara Arji Sankhya so on, sir.
correct. Now this has been withdrawn.
Withdrawn. They are refusing to provide the details of the order sheet and
You have applied.
my lord, they have refused to give the order sheet. Only the petition they have supplied.
No, find out, find out.
Lord, may I request, kindly annexure B may be seen, my lord.
No, correct. When somebody asks for some order sheet,
Lord,
how you can not?
may I agree, my lord? I agree. What representation he has given to take action against the so and so person, my lord? What authority I am having? I am having authority to direct a so and so society to take action in accordance with law. That I had done. The society is not done that.
No, but he's saying that after this petition.
Annexure B, may I read, my lord?
Annexure?
Annexure B, he himself produced that.
Yes,
Page number 14.
yes.
ಮೇಲ್ಕಂಡ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಕುಂಬಾರಗುಡಿ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ಸಹಕಾರ ಸಂಘ ಕುಡುವ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ತಾಲೂಕು ಸೋನ್ಸೋ ಸಾಲಿನ ಸೋನ್ಸೋ ಸಾಲಿಗೆ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಪರಿಶೋಧನಾ ವರದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸಲಾದ ಸೋನ್ಸೋ ದುರುಪಯೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣರಾದರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಈ ಕಚೇರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಧಿಭಾರ ಅರ್ಜಿ ದಾಖಲಿಸಲು ಮಾಡಿರುತ್ತೀರಿ. ಆದರೆ ಅಧಿಭಾರ ಅರ್ಜಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮೂದಿಸಲಾದ 1 ರಿಂದ 21 ಪ್ರತಿವಾದಿಗಳ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ದಾವೆ ದಾಖಲು ಮಾಡಲು ತಿಳಿದು ಬರುತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಹಕಾರ ಸಂಘಗಳ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಸೋನ್ಸೋ ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ನಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಜರುಗಿಸಲು ಸದರಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿಗೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರವಿದ್ದು ಇದು ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿಯ ಆದ್ಯ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯವಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ದುರುಪಯೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣರಾದ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ಮೊಕದ್ದಮೆಯನ್ನು ದಾಖಲು ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಕಚೇರಿಗೆ ವರದಿ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಲು ಸೂಚಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ.
Correct. Now, if the society fails to take action pursuant to your direction,
Obliged,
must
Lord.
be having some power to.
Lord, this were written in the month of.
Yes, this was in 2014, my lord. Since 2014, I am.
Who appears for the society?
ಸೊಸೈಟಿಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಯಾರು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ.
I have not made the society. as a
ಇನ್ನು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಿದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್.
First time.
ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಹಾಕ್.
You make the society as a party.
Please.
I will take notice R1 to R3, my lord.
Find out. Now, we should not allow them to escape.
Obliged.
The petitioner is permitted to serve to array the
R4 ಆಗಿ.
society as the fourth respondent.
Please.
Necessary amendment to be carried out forthwith. AG accepts notice.
1 to 3.
The response 1 to 3, emergent notice to respondent number 4. This is the matter week after next in orders list. Only on that point.
Obliged.
Please.
19, R. Shashidhara. Prithvi Ode.
Petition is filed, my lord, questioning the appointment of special officer and also seeking mandamus, my lord. In the last occasion,
Lord, this is the memo I am producing that the notice is issued, my lord, and it is under the scrutiny. After the completion of the said process, the final electoral voter list will be produced. Meanwhile, a notification under section 14A, it will be issued by the election officer, my lord. Then we will sum up the election, we will conduct election that after statutory, within a time stipulated by the rule, we will complete the election.
plus my submission is, my lord, as if kindly see the notice, my lord, the issuing notice, plus this notice is not specific. Plus my request before this honorable court is, my lord, out of, my lord, elected 9 directors, the 4 were given their resignations. My representation is plus only to conduct election to the vacant my lord, director's post. But my lord, as per this notice, your lordship kindly see, notice is not specific whether they are conducting the elections to the vacant post or the entire body.
No, that is not correct, your lordship, that the prayer, though the prayer was made, first prayer is it challenging the appointment of special officer. A submission was made before this honorable court on 1/12/2023 that he is not pressing first prayer, and thus he requested this honorable court that the election shall be conducted in respect of all the directors
No.
by the special officer. Pursuant to that, a direction was issued by this honorable court to the government advocate to see that when will be the elections will be held. My first submission, if you want to press the first prayer, then
He is not pressing the first prayer.
no, now he is pressing the first
Now
prayer.
he is pressing.
Only for 3 months is completed, my lord. That order is no more in existence, my lord.
He is pressing now.
May I-
All
Therefore,
the,
that is only
May I
valid.
read section 31, my lord, 31.
No, but now if elections are held, there ends the matter.
ಹೌದು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
the elections.
Now he's saying that, now he's saying that election should be held for the post which are vacant. For the reason, my lord, if there is no quorum, the society is unable to conduct the board meeting under section rule 14 AK. So that cannot be conveyed and the transaction of business cannot be confirmed because there is no quorum. The society has failed due to quorum. So because of that reason, section 31 will applies for the appointment of
What is
special
the-
officer.
What is the number of directors?
Lord,
9. Plus total 12, my lord.
Total
Plus 12 directors.
12. Out of which how many have resigned?
No,
No, mas totally 9 directors.
9 directors, 4 of them have resigned.
4 of them have resigned.
Out of 9, 4 of them. have
quorum
resigned.
7 ಬೇಕು.
Now the resignation is accepted.
Accepted.
Quorum is
7.
7.
There's only 5 members.
So now elections will have to be held for the
Held
whole
for
society.
whole
Entire board.
No,
entire
no.
board.
Correct.
That is,
Be held for the whole. Now the appointment of special officer is under
Under 31, my lord, so, section 31. Lord, may I read section 31 entirely? I will read because it will. Appointment of a special officer by register, where the register is of the opinion that the cooperative society is not functioning in accordance with the provision of the act, the rules and bylaws on the account of number of members of the board falling short of the required number to form a quorum due to disqualification, resignation, death, or removal of a member. The register may, notwithstanding anything contained in this act, rules or bylaws, or by order appointing a special officer for such cooperative society for such period not exceeding 6 months. The register may, or by reason to be recorded in writing to extend such period of such appointment for further period of 6 months at a time, and in any case such extension shall be exceed 1 year in the aggregate, provided that the special officer so appointed shall not continue for a period beyond 3 months in respect of society in the credit structure. Before making before making an order under section 1, it shall not be necessary for the register to give any cooperative society or a person likely to be affected by such order an opportunity to state its in his objection, if any. Number 3, my lord, this is very important. On the issue of the order under section 1, the member of the board of cooperative society, if any, shall be deemed to have been vacated their offices. B, the special officer shall deem to have been assumed a charge of the affairs of the cooperative society. Once the Lord, once the quorum is short, Lord, then the special officer will come into picture and he will take a charge and he should conduct the election freshly. That 4 I will read. The special officer subject to the control of the register by exercise perform all powers and functions of the board, the cooperative society, or any office bearers of the cooperative society, and take all such action as case may be required in the interest of the cooperative society. 5, my lord. The special officer shall, before expiry of his term, arrange for constitution of a new board, my lord, for the cooperative society in accordance with the acts and rules and bylaws.
Now, when was special officer appointed?
My lord, special
26/9/2023.
officer is appointed
26/9/2023, my lord. Last
26/9.
2023.
So after 6 months, you will have to again extend it.
Again, it is a domain of the register, my lord. He shall give a reasons why it is recorded, because sometimes what will happen, my lord, he cannot be able to conduct election in time because some the procedure has to be followed while
So no,
conducting
the
election.
6 months has not yet expired.
No, no.
Only for 3 months order is passed.
This 26th March, 6 months will expire.
26th March.
Okay, let us see. But then now you give some more, we'll adjourn it for some time. You get clarity on what is the stage.
Obliged, Lord, I will.
May I
This
submission?
notice is
My lord,
also very clear, your lordship.
So let us see.
Is also
Now
clear.
Now we'll only ensure elections are held.
It should be
It's
held.
not go into a cold storage.
Obliged.
my lords, they can't conduct the elections for the entire body, my lords. They can't, they only fill up the casual vacancies, my lord.
1-3.
No, that is not applicable to the present case, my lord. Last time, kindly see, plus election is conducted on election is held on 29/8/2023, my lord. Plus, there was a notice was issued to, my lord, elect the president and vice president on 6/9/2023, my lord. Plus, on that day, the 4 directors who are elected, they offered their resignation, my lord, only on the ground that, my lord, the petitioner is going to be elected as a president. Plus, they used the said tactics only to avoid that, my lord. And also another reason is that, my lord, they could not able to appoint, my lord, elect as a president and vice president, my lord. Plus, term of the office is for 5 years, my lord.
No, correct, but now the resignation of the 4 of them has been accepted or not yet?
Accepted.
My Lord,
They-
it
they
will
are
be deemed
accepted-
accepted
deemed
after
accepted,
15
my
days, my Lord, if
My
they
lord,
won't
last
resign.
kindly see, the term of the office of the once is elected, my lord, is for 5 years, my lord. Last kindly see 28E, my lords, for a moment.
No, but if there's lack of quorum, that's a ground for appointment.
No,
especially-
no, my lords, that is
Lord,
not the ground, my lord.
Lord,
It is a
before
court.
that, I will
This
read
honorable court is already held that, my lord, in such circumstances, only for the, my lords, vacant post, they have to conduct the elections.
ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಜಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಆಗಿದೆ. But my lord, it also coordinated bench judgment of this honorable court, my lord, is held clearly held.
Yeah.
Only the elections to be conducted only for the vacant posts, my lords. Within the completion of 5 years, my lord, they could not have. they
ಅವೆಲ್ಲ
cannot
ಜಡ್ಮೆಂಟ್
conduct the
ನೋಡಿನೇ ಇದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ law now as on today.
election. ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. This judgment is not considered, my lords.
ಯಾವುದು?
Last kindly say, I am produced at annexure E, my lords.
ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಮೂಲಿಮನಿ.
Annexure J. Annexure J, my lord.
No, but you have gone through this. what
Yes,
the-
my lords, I am gone through, my lords.
No.
This judgment is not referred in this.
That is referred, my lord. We have argued by taking a contention that, my lord, there were 2 judgments, my lord, one Honorable Justice Jyoti Mulimani and Honorable Justice Indiresh, my lord. That considering that the earlier judgment where Honorable Justice Narendra was delivered, that under section 31, it is very clear that once the quorum is full, then the board has to be vacated and a special officer to come into existence. But these 2 judgments were not referred 31-3, my lord. Because of that reason, the now present judgment which is delivered by the Honorable Justice Punacha, that is the law as on today, my lord.
My lords,
And Honorable Justice
special officer is having power only for.
Narendra, that is the judgment which is, that judgment was passed after reading the law. The 2 judgments which is without reference of law, that judgment were delivered. So because of that reason, the present law, after canvassing 3 judgments, this was passed.
All the 3 are referred.
ಹೌದು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. ನಾನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ.
Including that he is relying on.
Including relying on and also Honorable Justice Indiresh and also.
So then you have to
Justice
look at this. They're saying that this, which is the judgment you're relying on has been referred to is what this.
Krishna alias Ramu Malas, KC Krishna case, my lord. In this case, it's not referred, my lord.
ಅದಾಗಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, refer ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡೇ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ.
Plus my submission is, my lord.
No, let us see, then we hear the matter.
And even otherwise, your lordships, if the petitioner wants to press relief, the prayer number 1, unless and until that the appointment of special officer is not set aside, he cannot now argue that the election should be held only to the vacant post. So if that is the case, then this writ petition itself is not mental, appeal is provided under section 106.
Kindly see
1E.
annexure F, my lords. Annexure F, my lords. Only for, my lord, 3 months.
Okay, what, then let's have a look. You make a compilation of all the judgments.
Please.
We'll have it on Tuesday. Tuesday, no? Make a compilation.
Please.
And file a synopsis.
Please, ma'am.
Let us relist the matter on
Tuesday.
make a compilation of all the judgments.
Twenty.
In this case, appearing for the petitioner, your lordships.
Yes.
Lordships, the annexure A is the impugned order, or rather it's a warrant that has been issued, execution warrant in a proceedings where she was not heard. And she is not a signatory to the loan also, and neither has she borrowed the loan. It is a personal loan that was borrowed by her husband, and he passed away, and subsequently they have issued this this execution warrant. It's only when this warrant was served on her, she came to know. She's employed independently. She does not have, she's not even taken compassionate appointment.
No, the petitioner's husband was working at.
He was working, your lordships. He was working as a typist.
Typist in?
He was working in the government sector with the.
In a similar matter today morning, we have asked him that the details of amount received from the employer must be filed by way of an affidavit. Though the contention is raised that you can't attach the salary.
Yes.
Now you have received some amount from your husband's employer. You place it by way of affidavit on record and say that you have no objection for them proceeding against that. Then we'll ask them to stop the attachment of the salary and permit to take appropriate steps.
But then she was not even a signatory. She's not even a surety, your lordships, to the loan.
Correct, but under CPC, you can proceed against the estate of the deceased in the hands of the petition.
Very recently, in the Supreme Court has held that as far as a personal loan is concerned, the legal representatives are not liable, your lordship.
Not personally liable, but for asset left by the employer of the husband would have given. You place that on record, how much you received.
Yes.
As debts come.
Yes.
Then we'll keep it open and stay the attachment.
Yes, your lordships.
The petitioner. Now, what have you challenged?
Annexure A, your lordships. Annexure A is the warrant that has been issued. Operation of the warrant. The matter was filed long back, your lordships, and subsequently the warrant came to be issued. It's there in Annexure A. In 2015, the dispute was raised. Whereas the husband passed away on
Correct.
12/1/2008.
Correct. Now from the husband's estate, did you not receive any money from the employer?
Even if we calculate 6 years, as per the Cooperative Societies Act, which they have as limitation, they don't follow the 3 years norm, your lordships. They follow the 6 years norm for recovery of money.
No, that we'll see. That we'll have it next week. You file an affidavit. The asset you got from your husband's
yes, your lordships.
employer.
We'll file. The week after, your lordships, next week is a little difficult.
This is the matter week after next on.
19.
EGA accepts notice for the first respondent. Who's this third respondent?
Third respondent is the guarantor.
Emergent notice to the third respondent. Second and third respondent, petitioner is permitted to take out notice by way of hand summons to the second respondent. This is the matter, date code.
19.
Petitioner to file an affidavit as to the benefits received consequent to the death of her husband from her husband's employer. Yes.
Much obliged.
Number 21. Harish Pandariki. Harish Banda. 21.
Passover.
Twenty-two.
My instructions are that the dispute is still pending. Yesterday they submitted it.
Pending.
Resolved.
I think, my lord, this matter is listed yesterday. I said that the petition, the dispute before this so and so was withdrawn on 24/1/24. He's saying that it is pending. Lord,
fact-
if it is pending, my lord,
Find
Uh,
out,
In
find out.
fact, today they have to file a reply. That is what.
Have it
mine
on
said.
Monday.
no, my lord, may I request, my lord,
Extend,
this writ petition is not maintainable because he has to avail the appellate authority remedy, my lord, under sections 105. He is before this court on interim order by under the 70 proceedings, that is the dispute, my lord. He has to file an appeal. There is appeal provision provided for him.
Let us have it on Monday.
And after that, he has to come before this court. Meanwhile, I will, if they are withdrawn, I will produce the
This
document.
matter Monday in the orders list.
Oblige.
Please.
Twenty-three urgent. Orders still number 24, Ajay Jain.
Lords, this is a suit, my lords, filed under section 70 of the Patent Act. I am seeking to file an application to withdraw it. What has happened, my lords, is that the respondent number 2 held a patent for a drug.
So you're seeking to withdraw?
Withdraw with liberty to urge my counterclaim in the suit filed by them. They have filed a suit in Delhi. Lords, that suit in Delhi, I am seeking to urge my counterclaim. That is the liberty I am seeking under 21 Rule 1, 23 Rule 1. Lords.
I'm appearing for the respondent number 2 in this manner. So we have no objections for this. It may be withdrawn and they can file their counterclaim in the Delhi suit itself.
For respondent 1, my lord, senior is not in the town, my lord, so he seek a short account.
No, there is no relief as against respondent number 1.
In fact, my lords, the suit even stands to be infructuous since the patent at this given point of time has expired. That's also been captured in the application that's been filed.
So who's R1?
Because R1 is Union of India.
Union of India, my lords.
Controller of Patents, Union of India. My lords, they are the authority who have granted the patent. What happens under section, Munche, everything used to go to the IPAB. To 2021, they amended the law. They gave the original jurisdiction to the High Court. So we filed it. There was no rules framed by the High Court. So originally we filed as a writ. It was then converted to an OS based on a judicial order. Then obtaining orders from the Honorable Chief Justice, it was placed for the
Rules
commercial.
are not framed even now.
Not framed, my lords. There's in fact Delhi High Court rules are there. What happened is the Tribunals Amendment Act, they removed 4 or 5 tribunals. So, my lords, Delhi High Court has framed rules, Bombay High Court has framed, Madras has framed rules. We placed all of that on record, but rules are not framed. Currently, it is being classified as a commercial OS insofar as the patent revocation suits are concerned.
But we have to have rules.
Yes, have to have rules.
So this application will allow.
Please, my lords, we have no objections for the same.
The The present, it's a suit, isn't it?
It's a suit, my lords. It's now a suit.
The present suit has been filed seeking for reliefs as hereunder. Counsel for the plaintiff has filed an application under Order 23 Rule 3 bracket 1 within bracket B with section 151 of CPC, and seeks permission to withdraw the suit with liberty to file counterclaim in CS within bracket COMM close bracket 237 of 22 titled so and so, the page 2 of the application before the Delhi High Court. Third counsel appearing for defendant number 2.
Please, ma'am, it's defendant number 2.
Radhika Munshi. The plaintiff submits that the present suit has been filed seeking for revocation of an Indian patent. It is para 2 of the affidavit and details it. Full stop. It is submitted that the defendant number 2 has initiated proceedings in CS COMM 237 of 22 para 5 of the affidavit, which is pending before the Delhi High Court. It is submitted that as the present plaintiff is arrayed as defendant number in that proceedings.
Well, it's this one, 10 minutes. Because I'm defendant number 1.
Defendant number 1. The plaintiff seeks for withdrawal of the present suit, preserving liberty to file a counterclaim in the suit pending at Delhi.
Yes, ma'am.
Third counsel appearing for the second defendant admits that they have no objection for the said application. Next, in light of the said position and noticing pendency of proceedings in CS COMM 237 of 2022 between the same parties before the Delhi High Court, petitioner application is allowed. Plaintiff is permitted to withdraw the suit. Liberty as sought for is preserved. Accordingly, suit is disposed of.
Much obliged.
I appear for petitioner.
I will take notice. I will take notice.
Yes, in connected matter.
Counsel, so and so. Srinivasan MY.
Please, ma'am.
Undertakes to accept notice for the respondent. Yes.
Is it wife transfer petition?
I will copy ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ
ಯಾರ್ದು?
ನೀವು ಹಾಕಿರೋದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ,
ಅವ್ರ
ಅವ್ರು
ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್
ಇಲ್ಲ,
ನಾನು
ಅವ್ರು-
ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಮದ್ದೂರ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. 2 minor ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವ್ರ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಟ್ BBMP.
ಇಲ್ಲ,
ನಾನು
ಇಲ್ಲ,
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೂ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್
You
ಮಾಡಿ.
serve it. We'll have it on Tuesday or Wednesday and we'll take.
Please,
Wednesday, please.
Deal is the matter. On.
Please.
On 14th.
40, please,
Serve him copies.
please.
For respondent number 2, Your Lordship. This is under the Admiralty jurisdiction of this honorable court. On the previous occasion, sorry.
Lordship, I am for the plaintiff in this matter. The senior counsel appearing in this matter, kindly pass over this.
What is the stage now?
Your Lordships, on the last occasion, we had made a submission that we are for the New Mangalore Port Authority, which is the respondent number 2 in this suit, in the CP. Now, what has happened is this ship, which is the respondent number 1, it has sunk outside the jurisdiction of the New Mangalore Port Authority. Now, New Mangalore Port Authority has been made a party only for the purpose of arresting the ship in the event it comes within the territorial jurisdiction of the New Mangalore Port. Our submission to the Honorable Court was, in view of this subsequent development, there is no question of it coming within the jurisdiction of the court, and hence we may be deleted as a party and the court may proceed in accordance with law and with respect to the other claims being made by the petitioner. On that, on the last occasion, they had filed certain written submissions and a judgment of this Honorable Court, and we were to clarify on that. May I just request the Honorable Court to kindly look at.
Let us see. We'll pass over. Let him.
Please.
pass over.
Okay.
Yes.
In this case, appear for the respondent. ಕೊಡಿ ಕೊಡಿ.
For petitioner.
FR number mention ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಅದು ಕೇಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆ, that is 72 to 89. ಎರಡು ಕೇಸು, ಒಂದು ವೈಫ್ ಹಾಕಿರೋದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಹಾಕಿರೋದು ದಾವಣಗೆರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ.
Petition is by the wife to transfer MC petition from Bangalore to Davangere. She is residing there along with a small child. Therefore, she is not in a position to travel and conduct the case before the family court, before Bangalore. And distance is about 275 kilometers. On these grounds, now it appears he has filed. What has happened is,
So you appear for,
I am for the petitioner.
and then you come this side.
Since he is there,
No, that's okay. I was wondering whether your name has changed or something. We get confused. We are used to like this only. Correct. So you are the petitioner.
I am the petitioner wife.
So you have sought for transfer to
Davangere. MC petition filed by the husband for a divorce. In the meanwhile, we have also mother and daughter filed a petition before the Davangere under section 125. Which is a pending consideration. He has appeared, filed objection, and Davangere court has passed an interim order maintenance of ₹10,000. Now it appears he wants to transfer that petition from Davangere to family court at Bangalore. I have not served with the notice, and as per the stage, it is non-compliance of office objection. He has also filed a petition, revision petition, challenging the interim maintenance order, which is pending consideration. And though that petition is not maintainable, it is pending consideration. Now my submission is since she is residing at Davangere and small child is there, it is difficult for her to travel. But nonetheless, if any mediator of this honorable court is appointed, she is ready to appear before the mediator here. Before the family court, what has happened is
she herself submitted before the family court saying that I am ready for a divorce side.
No, not like that. There is no such submission.
It's likely to get settled. We are ready for it. Any date may be fixed and may kindly.
I will ask her to present before this honorable court and a fixed date. Any mediator of this honorable court, my submission is.
It may be referred to mediation itself.
No, correct. Now you either panel in the Bangalore Mediation Center.
Yes.
Just, or you can have any lawyer also. If you want a lawyer, I'll propose a lawyer. Apart from those in the panel, you want somebody else, we'll propose it.
Yes.
But any mediators of any mediators
from the panel you want or any outside of
panel mediator, please.
We'll appoint them.
Please.
In
If
light
it is conducted in the premises of this honorable court, that is my
Yes, my
submission.
lord. Yes, my lord.
Mediation center bed anತೀರಾ?
Mediation center they can ಟೈಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು.
ಯಾಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ
ಅಲ್ಲ
ಇದ್ದೀನಿ
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪಾಪ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಿಷ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ರೌಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. she will come along with her minor.
Okay, then we'll appoint any one advocate. I'll propose and appoint.
Please.
And we'll ask them to do it here only. We'll see.
Please.
And we'll ask the Legal Service Authority to provide some accommodation.
Please.
Both sides submit that matter could be referred for mediation. Request is made that mediation may be made in the precincts of the court. In light of the same, the parties are referred to mediation. So and so is appointed as a mediator to take steps to conduct mediation and resolve and attempt to endeavor to resolve the matter amicably. Legal Services Authority is directed to assist in this process by providing place for such mediation in the precincts of the High Court.
Yes.
I'll fix a date also.
Yes. 20th. 20th.
Parties to be
20th of this month.
report before the mediator on
20th.
20th.
And
Yes,
Madam, for the reporting, Madam, date may be given so that
20th.
but for reporting the mediation result, Madam, a date may be given before.
Proceed the mediator to endeavor to complete the process of mediation within a period of 2 weeks thereafter.
And interim order may kindly be extended.
Interim order earlier granted is extended till the next day.
Much.
For petition, my lord. It is amicably settled between the parties before the mediation center, my lord. There is an agreement entered between the parties to that effect. And the husband is willing to pay 6 lakhs to the, as a permanent alimony. The mediation report is still awaited, my lord. And I'll request your lordship to send the mediation report to the concerned family court. And family court is act upon it and pass appropriate order by taking the terms mentioned in the mediation report, my lordship, and both are agreed to take the mutual
mediation-
consent.
Correct. Now we'll adjourn this. Meanwhile, you follow it up with the mediation report. What is to be done, you follow it up.
My lords, now DD is ready, my lords. He's brought the DD. My lords, we'll hand over DD today itself, my lords. That may be
That I'll
recorded.
record.
Ah.
That I'll record.
Yes, my
But
lord.
next
Then
day, they-
after obtaining, securing the decree from the family court by furnishing the mediation report, then your lordship may close this matter before this court.
Now we are paying to
6 lakhs DD.
the respondent. Husband is tendering demand draft of 6 lakhs drawn in the name of the petitioner. Xerox copy of the said demand draft is filed along with the memo. Original
original
demand
copy.
draft is handed
Original.
over in court to the petitioner. Same is acknowledged. It is submitted that this payment is made pursuant to the understanding recorded in the mediation proceeding.
Yes, my lord.
Relist the matter.
And your lordship will direct the family court to dispose the
Interim order may be vacated, my lords, because they can record.
Then they have placed the
Order, interim order is vacated in light of submission that the mediation, the agreement entered into at the time of mediation is to be taken note of by the trial court and orders be passed.
Please.
Full stop. Accordingly,
And
this is the matter.
I will request your lordship to direct the family court to dispose the MC petition pending before the family court. Thereafter, the family court send a report to
This is the
this court.
matter after 2 weeks. In the interregnum, the family court at Bangalore,
In MC 1963, my lord.
before whom? MC
Before
196
principal family judge at Bangalore.
3 of 2022 is pending. To take note of the mediation report and pass orders expeditiously. This is the matter week after next.
DD. DD furnish ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ?
DD ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು
ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ, DD ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ.
order sheet let us sign.
Yes,
Please,
my lord.
please.
Hearing for petition. My lord, raise for 2 days of time, my lord.
You serve on the council appearing before the trial court.
Yes, ma'am.
Serve on the council appearing before the trial court.
Okay, ma'am.
Week's time is granted to take necessary steps.
And my lord,
Petitioners-
kindly the interim order may please be extended, my lord.
Now that you must say in the end, I'll do that. Petitioner is also at liberty to serve counsel appearing for the respondent in the trial proceedings. Interim order earlier grant is extended till the next date. List the matter week after next. Date code.
That's all.
A day's time may be granted to furnish PF.
Counsel for the petitioner submits. Necessary process would be paid forthwith. Petitioner is at liberty to serve counsel appearing for the respondent in the trial proceedings.
Please.
List the matter. Date code.
Interim order may be extended.
Interim order earlier granted is extended till the next date. Yes.
Here for respondent number 6 and LRs of R7. Thirdly, I am filing objections to IA number 5. And objections to the application under section 5. And also, I am filing an application for recall of the order passed on the last date of hearing.
Copy.
Sure, copies.
ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಕೊಡಿ ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಎರಡು ಕೊಡಿ. ಎರಡು ಕೊಡಿ. ಎರಡು ಸರಿ.
ಕೊಡಿ.
Last time.
1 minute, just. You're filing objection to which IA?
Lord, I think serial number 2 and serial number 1, my lord, he filed.
Yes, 1 and 2.
1 and 2, my lord. IA number 4 filed by the advocate for petitioner. IA number 5 of 2022 impleading application as additional petitioners.
Today I am filing objections to IA number 5 and IA number 1 of 22.
What is IA number 5?
5 is impleading application. Last time I was permitted to file objections for this application.
IA number?
5 of 22. Impleading application under order 1 rule 10 CPC.
Now, who has filed the application to be?
The petitioner, the beneficiary
Just wait.
of.
Just
the-
wait.
Yes.
I am filing the application.
So what is that? Now you want to have a look at the objection filed?
Yes, my lord.
Objections filed by LRs of R7 to IA number 5. Same is taken on record.
And also IA number 1, your lordship may kindly see.
IA
1.
That is for delay.
That is already allowed answate sir.
I am filing an application for recall of that order. There was knowingly or unknowingly the.
Don't shout.
No, no.
Why are you
this,
shouting?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅದು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದೇನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಡಿಲೇ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಇಂಪ್ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೆಂಟ್. ಅದು ದಿಸ್ ಆನರಬಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್.
Okay, you have a look at this. We'll
Yes.
have it on Wednesday.
Yes.
And then we'll see what error is done, we'll pass.
Yes, madam.
We'll have it on Wednesday.
ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ತಾವ್ ಹೇಳಿದ ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು.
Release the matter
What is
on
the date?
Wednesday. Date code, date,
20th.
date code, Manju, Wednesday.
13th.
13th.
13th ಬೇಡ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. 13th ಎರಡು ಕೇಸ್ ಇದೆ. Kindly have
Very
it
good.
on some other day.
20th.
14th my lord.
14th.
14th.
Much obliged.
Yes.
Lord, in 33, my lord, that VG Banu Prakash has given NOC, my lord. It may be urgent for 2 weeks. He will make sure that somebody will appear in that matter.
For respondent number 2 in this matter. Respondent number 2 in this
I think
matter.
he's a government additional advocate.
He has become
general, so
additional advocate general.
Somebody else will fix a date.
There is
Relist,
an alternative remedy for the petitioner.
let us relist the matter on date code.
19th.
90. I will
19.
inform.
You just intimate him.
Oh, please.
34.
Lord, 34 has become infructuous, my lord, because he was challenged the board resolution dated, my lord, that has been, time is lapsed, it has become infructuous. I have moved a memo since it has become infructuous.
Memo, Manjunath, memo. ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇದಾ?
Sandesh colleague. Sandesh colleague idru. Sandesh.
Petitioner counsel is not keeping
ಇಲ್ಲ
well.
ಅವ್ರ
He is
colleague ಇದ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು.
Yes, he is suffering from fever. I think his colleague may not be here.
So we'll pass over.
No, he is not coming, my lord.
His colleague also told me, Lord, his junior colleague, it has become infructuous
We'll
because.
pass over.
I don't know, because,
They filed a memo saying it's infructuous.
yes,
This
I
is
don't know.
good.
I don't have any instructions, my lords. I kindly have it day after tomorrow, Monday or Tuesday, my lord.
ಇಲ್ಲ
so
ಪಾಸ್
that
ಓವರ್
he
ಮಾಡಿ
may
ಅವ್ರ ಕೊಲಿಗ್ ಇದಾರೆ ಈಗ ಮಾತಾಡಿದೀವಿ ನಾವು.
Let us pass over.
Please.
35 Jan, 36 Jaiprakash Reddy.
Appearing for petitioner, my lord. I filed the acknowledgement in the counter, so it's not been put up.
What about R3?
R3 also I've issued notice.
Court notice. Office to put up report regarding notice issued to R3. Relist the matter week after next. Yes.
Much.
37.
Yes.
Avoid service.
Office to put up report.
ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. Next. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಲಿಬರ್ಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು.
ಕಾಪಿ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
Office to put up report regarding notice issued to R3. Petitioners permitted to take out notice by way of hand summons
ಯಾರಿಗೆ?
to the third respondent. In addition to notice already issued. This the matter week after next.
Inquiry ಮಾಡಿ.
Order earlier grant is extended till the next day.
Inquiry ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರಿ.
ಅದೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. 38.
Lord, this is matter where he got voting right by an interim order. my lord.
For the respondent number 2, my lord. Respondent number 4, I may be permitted to, my lord.
Society.
For society. please.
Society.
I filed my power, my lord, in the counter today. The CEO of, my lord, of the respondent number 4 is present before this honorable court. And I'm filing certain documents also, my lord. Any date may fix next week, my lord, for the.
Now this they have taken part in the voting process.
Voting process. That as directed by this honorable court on 3/3/2024, elections are conducted, they were permitted to, my lord, to cast their votes. It's kept in separate ballot separate, not ballot box. Subject, my lord, to the.
You take your stand regarding their eligibility.
Please. I will not, I will submit my detailed objections. Today I have just filed power today, collect my documents and submit. Need it next week if my lords may kindly have it.
When do you want it?
Not either on 14th or 15th, not if.
Sorry, 18th, on 18th, my lord.
Please, I'll.
18th ಯಾಕೆ?
18th it could be,
ಇಲ್ಲ 14 ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನೀವು ಹಾಕಿ.
because it's directed to be kept in secret ballot box.
ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು.
Result declare ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು,
Correct.
because
So which is the earliest date you want? You take
14th or 15th, I am not on 14th if it could be taken up.
14.
50 is.
Senior ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ.
Huh?
15th,
Let us see, let us see.
please.
Should be ready when they are ready.
Please, madam, please.
39.
13 is also
Appearing
voting
for
right.
petitioner, my lord, I have to file the acknowledgement. So I haven't received the acknowledgement yet, so
At around 14th,
Oh, please.
much obliged.
office to put up report regarding notice issued to R4.
Serial number 40. This is, I'm appearing European.
5 to 7, my lord. Last date of hearing this matter listed before this court, and accordingly communication has been sent by virtue of order passed by this honorable court on 11/11/2021. The application for allotment of site has been made by the first petitioner, and the second petitioner has requested to consider their application as before 2022, before amendment. However, allotment has been made, and letter to that effect has been sent to the first petitioner.
Let him come, I'll pass over, let him. I'll pass over, let him.
Have it, my lord, day after tomorrow, or Monday or Tuesday.
Even the petitioner advocate, he is not feeling well in other matters he has submitted, so. ಅವ್ರೇನೋ ಗಂಟ್ಲೇನೋ ಇದಾಗಿ
Is not feeling well ante.
Relist the matter.
On 18th, my lord? 18th or 19th?
19th.
Please.
Permission, my lord.
This memo, that communication which you have sent to the officer.
Counsel for the
Communication, you say.
petitioner has filed a
allotment
name is taken on record.
Sorry, my lord. 35 time has been granted.
Which one?
35, serial number 35, my lord. There was an interim order not to count the votes, my lord, separate. The election results have not been, the morning he has taken
Petition
time.
in the morning, date may be fixed for that, not 14.
Tomorrow or day after tomorrow. There is some urgency. On the last occasion, my lord gave a specific date on Wednesday, saying that if he doesn't file the objections or
14.
Oh, 14 date.
sorry.
Serial number 41.
For the petitioner. I have filed an impleading application to implead the new entity, your lordships. I'll file it in the registry. So I've served it on my learned friend. I'll file it in the registry. What has happened is, your lordship, respondent number 3, bank was made a party. That was under liquidation. Now in 2022, it has been repurposed and it has become an agriculture credit cooperative society.
We'll have it next week.
Please.
Relist the matter next week.
In the meantime, your lordships, notice may be issued to the impleading applicant, your lordships. That is the same entity.
No, if it's only a reconstitution, is it?
Reconstitution, your lordships. The bank has become an agriculture credit cooperative society now.
The same
Hirekerur Urban Cooperative Bank, which was under liquidation, has now been repurposed and it is renamed as Agriculture Credit Cooperative Society.
No, let that application come.
Please.
We will permit, we'll permit amendment of the description, that's all. And then we'll issue notice or whatever.
Please, I'll file it in the registry.
We'll list the matter next week.
Interim order may be extended.
Interim order earlier granted is extended till the next date.
42.
Kindly pass over, Melo.
Afternoon.
Preparing for petitioner.
My lord.
Need some time, my lord. I will.
Already
take
3
some-
times found here, something.
2 times I took time, my lord, but it's because some technical, my lord, some documents has to be placed. And this, my lord, I will not take time, my lord, on Monday onwards.
Metlo, madam.
Loan recovery
I'll not
ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ
argue
tender
on Monday,
recovery
let
matter,
the interim order may be vacated on
44
that day.
crores is the amount due. And auction has been held and the property has been sold for 26 lakhs, 26 crores, 10 lakhs. So that has been challenged and stay has been obtained. Now already 20 days, 1 month has expired.
No, my lord, I will not take time.
I have
my lord,
filed
Monday.
vacating
It's my
statement of
undertaking.
objections and we are ready for argument.
I'll not take time on Monday, my lords. I'll make my submission, my lord, without any failure. I'll place some documents, my lord. What exactly they're saying, my lord, the bank
There are
and the
no
sale
documents, my
officers.
lord. They have filed.
I
we
will
have
place
filed.
it, my
It's a
lord. I will
simple
place
auction
it.
matter.
I'll place it to show their conduct, my lords.
Let us see. Monday,
Please.
Monday, please. We list the matter on Monday. What is the issue involved?
Issue is this, my lord. I have also participated in the tender. Here, my lord, the 5 bidders were participated, in which, my lord, 5 sealed covers were there. Initially, my lord, 3 were left, my lord, the process, since they are not quoted properly. Then, my lord, I have participated, I have quoted the open tender, my lord, one particular amount. And another, my opponent, my lord, the private respondent, he also quoted some amount. Then, my lord, the amount quoted in the public tender, open action is, my lord, I am the highest. In the sealed cover, my lord, what exactly the respondent 5 is quoted, it is also lesser, but my the 5th tender, the 6th sealed cover was found when the sealed cover box is opened, against which, my lord, I have submitted my objections. Then, my lord, a sealed cover which is opened, my lord, subsequently, which is in addition to the 5 sealed covers, that is found, my lord, the excess to 10 lakhs to what exactly I have quoted in the public tender.
Now, sir, who appears for the bank?
I appear for the bank.
You appear for the bank.
He appears for the successful bidders.
Correct. Now we'll have an open auction amongst these two. Whoever gives highest.
Yes, yes.
That
No,
will
my
see.
lord, that
Yes.
can-
Yes,
It's not like that.
yes,
my
I am
lord.
ready for this.
First of all, he is appearing for a registered company. And one person comes and participates in the tender.
No, what
They did not produce the PAN card of the company nor authorization letter issued by the
Everything
company. And he promised that I will produce that before 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock by email or WhatsApp or whatever it is. He did not produce. So when the open bidding was over, we called upon him to produce at least soft copy. He failed to do that. Then we said, we are going to exclude your name because that is one of the main conditions in the tender notification. So he was excluded. And thereafter the sealed covers, when the sealed covers were opened, the respondent number 4 is the highest bidder. And he has now deposited the remaining amount. And the best part is thereafter, very next day, he sought for refund of his EMD amount. Company.
Let us.
Company. And he sent the
Kindly, my lord.
account proof who have refunded the amount. After 25 days, he has filed the writ petition.
Monday.
Kindly, my lord, my actual submission is this.
That is the wrong version. What
File
he has,
pertains
Let us see, let us.
File pertains to
Monday, my
sale
lord.
officer.
It is ready. We are ready today itself, my lord.
Monday.
Much of-
Okay, action 44. Serial number 44.
We have came to the bank, we have explained everything regarding interest and the principal portion. Given the Excel format ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. Challenging the award as well as the order in the appeal, KAT appeal.
No representation on behalf of the petitioner. Relist the matter on 19.
Please.
45, Basavaraju.
Appearing for petitioners counsel.
Anand.
It's a challenge to the recruitment to the chief executive officer of a cooperative society. Highest meritorious candidate was ignored and the lowest meritorious candidate have been selected. Assistant registrar, who is one of the member of the committee, he himself made a report that that appointment appears to be unfair. And he recommended the highest meritorious candidate has to be chosen, not the lowest meritorious. Since my lord, the assistant registrar is also a member, I may not raise a dispute under section 70 because it is amenable to the jurisdiction of the assistant registrar concerned. Therefore, I filed a writ petition. In addition to that, it involves a fundamental right guaranteed under Article 16 of the Constitution. That is taken away, my lord.
No, why you can't file a dispute?
Regular.
Why can't you file?
Assistant registrar is also a member of the recruitment committee. He, before whom I have to raise a dispute. And who himself recommended that I have to be selected, not the other one.
No, no, that's okay. Yes, what do you say?
Before another officer, it can be placed.
Dispute could be filed before another officer, Milord.
But that's one aspect. Another aspect, it is directly involves a right of a citizen under Article 16, my lord.
That may be so, but there
May be so, Andre.
there may be disputed questions. How can we
It's
say?
not, it may not be. I can show it from the records. Hear me, my lord, I can show it from the records. If you are notice, my lord, it's a disputed question, my lord, I will agree with your lordship to go to the dispute. No issue at all. It's only a merit. A secretary was not there, who is one of the ex officio member.
Who is the appointing authority?
Appointing authority, it's the committee.
Committee of?
Recruitment committee is there
Of?
of the Cooperative Society.
Society
It
concerned.
consisting of 5 members.
How is it now? Again, we'll have to go writ maintainable everything.
I will submit, my lord, that's the, it's a recruitment to a cooperative society covered under Article 16. Not merely it cannot be so simpliciter.
Can't open the things to all matters, then everybody will come here and.
My lord, hear me and may take a decision.
Okay, let
And
us-
absolutely no
let us-
issue I can argue.
Let
If
us,
other side is ready, we are ready to, my lord.
but why we should entertain all disputes in?
I will try to convince, my lord. Hear me and I will argue the matter. Then your
maybe-
lordship may kindly
No,
decide.
the fact that it's maintainable is not in dispute. The fact.
No,
that
it
a
is
writ
in dispute.
No, the fact that a writ is maintainable is
That I do concede.
not in dispute.
Yes,
However, exercise of whether we whether we have to entertain it or not, depends on the facts of the.
yes, that's the reason. I'm not saying that no. Absolutely, I'm sailing with your lordships only.
Are you ready?
Lord, on maintainability, Milord, I'll argue the matter. Lordship may fix a date next week, Milord, with regard to.
Both, my lord, on that day.
With regard to.
Maintainability, signatory, wakalat,
With regard to
all those
maintainability of
things I
the
don't
very
agree.
repetition, Milord, I'll argue.
that they can get ready with the matter and all the aspects.
Coming to the conclusion of maintainability, we will have to look into the merits also. So get ready on both on the next.
Please.
Manjuna. 18th.
Please.
Make it clear, my lord, there may be restraint from taking further time by anybody else, including myself also.
Get ready, get ready.
Yes.
For the petitioner in this 19. Last occasion, this honorable court had ordered.
Court was called, my lord.
LCR,
PCR is required.
LCR, my lord. This
is
honorable
a appeal.
court has ordered for LCR.
Yeah, LCR maybe passed over, my lord. I will check it out if the LCR is received. I have
You
messaged,
have
but
received it.
we have not received any such LCR, my lord. But I will check it out once, my lord. I have given the intimation.
Then we'll have it next week. Get it.
Any date, my lord.
Yeah.
On 14th
Deal
or
is
15th.
better on date 15.
47 urgent, 48, S.V. Prakash.
Respondent number 4.
VC ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ.
The writ against?
Writ against and communication endorsement issued by the assistant registrar. That is, your lordship will get at page M 131. An execution petition.
Let him come, let him come. VC problem. You have it on some other day or?
Some other day, government may be directed to secure records. So because some records have not been placed by the petitioners.
From the KAT.
No, not from the KAT, from the assistant registrar. Because now here, the assistant registrar has issued an endorsement stating that the execution filed by the petitioner is beyond limitation. That is, it is filed after 12 years. So he has.
Records of the dispute.
Dispute, not dispute your lordship with pertaining to execution petition, execution proceedings.
The record counsel to the state for the third respondent is to obtain necessary records relating to execution proceedings in
Execution proceedings in
Annexure E. DRS.
the lordship kindly refer to annexure M, page 131. That they refers to the dispute itself, but endorsement is issued based on the execution petition.
and say execution proceeding. With respect to the execution proceedings. Relist the matter on date.
19. Urgent 50. Title number 50. One in the action.
I'm approving for respondent number 1 and 2, my lord. Seek for a short accommodation in this matter.
Request made on behalf of the respondent, list the matter week of 10.
Lord, may I submit one thing, Lord, because this matter was earlier posted on 15th something, Lord. The one person who appears in VC through Mumbai, he has mentioned that day because of that reason.
Please, your lordship, I am very much here. I am very much here now.
Lord.
This is an issue which is a narrow issue, but a very important legal issue.
Issue is not narrow, Lord. May I
No,
request
one
one-
second.
Just
No,
one
no,
minute,
the
Lord.
just allow me to speak. It's a, let me argue. I won't take much time.
May I
Let my
request,
friend,
Lord,
let my
before that
friend
time.
argue at whatever time convenient for my friend. I have come so many times to Bombay. The matter came before different judges. And it's Bangalore is a beautiful city and a beautiful lawyer, beautiful people. I'm always happy to come there. But my agony is I have come so many times and my client cannot ill afford it. My airfare and travel accommodation, he can ill afford it. He has been thrown out of his home.
There is
And
some
the direction of this court to restore
There is
possession
some
has not.
problem on video conference. We can't see you. There's some problem on video
No,
conference.
there is no problem, my lord. 1 second, my lord. I'll correct it right away.
Lord,
Right
if
away.
my learned friend
No, no.
hears, if he hear me for some time, I can make submission.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
has
Yes.
questioned a
No, I will
constitutional
tell
validity
what
of the
is my
statute, my
convention.
lord.
One
The
second.
state has to file an objection to that extent.
No,
If
no.
he, if
My
he,
friend,
if he doesn't want to
my
press
friend
for
has
that,
been,
he can
I'm so
argue.
sorry.
Otherwise, I have to place in a statement, my lord, for that.
No, the whole issue here is.
If he
it's a
doesn't
pure
want to
legal-
press that, I no need to
No,
file
no,
an
no.
objection for that
No,
extent.
no. There is a pure legal issue. The state government took adjournment number of times for filing a counter affidavit. It's a pure question of law. No counter
Let them file
affidavit
their
is required.
objections. Let the state
No,
file
no.
objections.
No, now how many times they take of their time? I have no quarrel. Let it be, no, I have only one anxiety. The matter shouldn't be further delayed. And I am always been prepared to argue, and it's a matter of pure question of law. The whole issue is whether the bank can resort to the Cooperative Societies Act. And banking is a central subject.
And
The
even
law
the
will not-
matter is seized before the division bench, my lord. The interim order granted by this honorable court
No,
and
no.
it was vacated by subsequent order. He challenged
my
before
in-
the division bench. It is still pending.
No, that
Only
has
I am
nothing to do with
requesting
it.
him. Till
That was
15 I am
nothing to.
requesting.
No,
He
my dear
doesn't
friend,
know. It was
my dear
listed
friend,
on 15th.
Let the
I
state
am.
file their objections.
No, your
Let the
lordship may
state
hear
file
me.
objections.
No, your lordship may
Objection
hear
to
me.
be
I will
filed by
agree for
the
whatever
state
your lordship
by
says,
the next
but your
date of
lordship may hear
hearing.
me.
List the matter on.
Ah.
Date code. When will you file by?
By 15th I will file. That was the earlier date, my
The
lord.
matter on 18th.
18th, obliged, my lord.
Now, then your lordship may keep it on 19. I'm agreeing to that, but there will be a specific time. Let it be kept at 2:30 and the matter be argued and one way or other be decided.
We can't
has
take
been-
it out
it-
of turn. You'll have to wait in the
No,
queue.
it is not an out of turn. It is a rightful turn.
Let us see.
How
You
many
come on
times the
19th,
matter
we'll
has
see.
been?
You come on
No, no,
19th.
my lord, 1 second, the
next.
matter, no, no.
Next.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, let me, why the court may hear me also.
The petitioners.
What
my
is it?
lord.
Why are you
I seek
rushing?
for a passover in this matter, my lords.
Yes, pass over.
Please.
Yes, next.
No, which
Serial
matter your
number
lordship is hearing?
34, my lord, there.
I didn't answer me.
No, before your lordship adjourn the matter.
Short accommodation, senior counsel.
53.
At request, miss the matter week after next.
Obliged.
Why you say I cannot be seen? No. Why the court says I cannot be seen? What is the issue?
Passed over matters.
My lord, I have a small grievance. Am I audible, my lord? Am I audible?
Petitioner. Relist the matter on.
With your lordship's most gracious permission, am I audible? I am not sure I am audible. I am not sure whether your lordship heard me. Nothing is audible, right?
21. Harish Bandariti.
Is not audible. With your lordship's most gracious permission, I'm sorry, I'm troubling your lordships. I'm not sure whether your lordship heard me anything. Nothing is audible. Now, my lord, if I'm audible, your lordship may give me 1 minute.
Notice the speaker. State. Accept notice and obtain necessary instructions. Relist the matter on next week date. 15th. This one state must
Oblige, I inform you.
let him take instruction.
Oblige.
No, my lord, am I audible, my lord? I want to make one request to your lordships. If I'm audible and your lordship is hearing me, able to hear me, then the matter be kept
Number
on
26.
2:30 on 19th. I will physically come there.
Number 22.
For the plain case.
Nothing is
In this
audible.
case,
Okay.
it appears that there was some confusion in the sense that it's the contention of the respondent number 2 that the petition is no longer maintainable against the petitioner. Sorry, I apologize.
Yes, what do you say?
Manoj, I appear for the petitioner in this matter. Manoj, am I audible?
Some problem in the VC. We can't see.
I'm sorry, am I audible,
We'll
Manoj?
have it on some other day.
May I just make one submission? If they don't have any objection, my only submission is that respondent number 2 is no longer required. Because respondent number 2 was made a party on the ground that if it arrives within the
No, that
territorial
we'll see. Let us see.
if they have no objection, because if
Keep it any date next week.
I'm sorry, Manoj, am I audible, Manoj? I'm here.
19.
$34. Sandesh TB.
34
AGA.
Infructuous. Petitioner, the writ petition become infructuous. Infructuous.
AG has filed a memo which reads as hereunder. Counsel for the petitioner submits that matter has been rendered infructuous. Right as the same petition is dismissed as having become infructuous.
Final hearing.
That's
Number 50.
Madhyana.
Number 51, Sadashiva AKG. 51.
Date comes.
20th.
20th.
Oh, 20th, oh, please.
Advocates matters ಇದೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಡಿಕ್ಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಸ್.
Fifty-five, serial number 55. Sir, 230 reference ಇದೆ 230 ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರು. ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಬೆಂಚ್ ಇದೆ ಒಂದು, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಬೆಂಚ್ 5 minutes ಅದಾದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಎರಡು ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಒಂದೇ ನಮ್ಮ 13 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು 11th ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅದು ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ 11th ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಆಸ್ ಯೂಶುವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನ. ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಕೊಡಿ ಒಂದು ಮೆಮೊ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಒಂದು ಮೆಮೊ ಕೊಡಿ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ತಗೊಂಬನ್ನಿ. ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ 11th ಅಲ್ಲ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ಲಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮೆಮೊ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅದ್ ನಾವು 4 ಗಂಟೆ ತನಕ ಇಲ್ಲ 3:45 ತನಕ ಹೇಳಿ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಡೌಟ್ ಇರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ. 25 14-3 ತಲೆನೋವಾಗೋಯ್ತು ಇವತ್ತು. ಹಲೋ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಕಟ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ಲಾ? ಅದನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಹಂಗಾರೆ. ಅಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ ಆಯ್ತು, ಇವಾಗಲೇ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಗಿರಿ ಸತೀಶ್ ಇದ್ದೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಗೆ. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಏನೋ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಹಂಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೊಸ ತಗೋಬೇಕಂದಾಗ ಅದು ಹಳೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ 100% ಇದೆ.
ನೆನ್ನೆ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಆಯ್ತು. 100 ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಈಗ 0 ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿ. ಅದು ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸಲ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೂಟು ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸಲ್. ಸತೀಶ್ ಚೇಂಬರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಬಾ, ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರ ಇದ್ರು. ಒಂದು ಫೈಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋಣ ಬಾ. ಹೌದಾ? ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಾ ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
7-8 ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಅವ್ರು ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ಪೆಟಿಷನ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಿಮ್ಗೇನ್ ಬೇಕು
ನಂಬರ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ?
ಅದೇನಿಲ್ಲ, ರೆಫರ್ ಟು ಮೀಡಿಯೇಷನ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್. ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿ. ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು
45 ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಸರ್? 45 ಇಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ ಎಲ್ಲ? ಯಾರಿಲ್ವಾ 45ರಲ್ಲಿ? ಯಾರು ಬಂದಿಲ್ವಾ?